everybody, it's me, your friendly outer space Doug. Doug in space. Hope y'all's doing good today. It's a really awesome day outside today. But we had some storms last night, and Axel, I felt bad. I was at work and it started storming real bad, and I was upset because I knew Axel was gonna be upset. He just got over having a fit when I left. I was letting him stay in my room. Usually I leave my door closed and I don't let him in there if I'm not in there. But I've been leaving the door open. He's been going in there and sleeping in the floor, and sometimes he lays on the bed. I don't really care as long as it makes him feel better. But last night it stormed and the power went out, and he freaked out and went looking for me and couldn't find me. So I'd left. I didn't know it was going to storm. I'd left the windows open in this far bedroom because it's so hot in this house, and I don't really want to turn the air on. I don't want to pay to have the air on. Well, he runs in that room and jumps up on the screen, and somehow he gets a hold of it and rips it out of the window. He didn't push it out. He ripped it because it came in this way. It wasn't outside. It was in the house. And so he rips it. He pulls it down. And it's tore all to pieces. Like the screen's all ripped everywhere. And he bent the frame. And he jumped out the window. And I didn't know any of this happened. You know, I'm at work and I'm like, man, I hope Axel's okay. I get home and I look and I'm like, oh, the windows are... Somebody come down here and close the windows. I figured Mom and Dad must have heard a terrible storm in the middle of the night and walked down here in the rain and closed my windows. But that's not what happened. I saw the windows. I come in, Axel's out. I'm like, hey, buddy. I'm petting him. I'm like, he's kind of wet. And so I talked to Mom. I called Mom. I was like, hey, did you come down here and close my windows during the night? And she was like, well, yeah, because your dog got out. And I was like, what? And apparently when it was storming real bad, Dad had woke up. And he went down and looked out of the window well, their porch has like French doors. So like, you know, this one door opens and this other one's just a window. He walks over and looks out, and Axel is laying on the porch with the other two huskies. So which is weird because they usually all fight, but I guess they felt sorry for him. So Dad and Mom get Axel and bring him down here and close the windows. And Mom slept in the recliner over there and let Axel just sleep on the couch. So I had to throw couch cushions out and let them dry because they were wet and stinky. So we had an adventure this morning. I felt sorry for him. He's doing a lot better. He was so happy to see me this morning. We got quite a few people in the chat. We got the Needle Mover Society, Making McCheese, Gotham Knight, Model 316, Fly Fox Pro is here. Wows is here. Wow says, are you flying in space? Yes, I am Space Doug. I fly in space. I used to be Banjo Doug, but I quit playing banjo so much, just decided to exist in space-time. But like I said, it's a beautiful day here. I hope y'all are enjoying it. Me and Axel's been out walking around and having a good time. We got Dave in the chat. Dave says, I made it. Yeah, Dave made it. What's up, Dave? Oh. So I'm just going to do a short stream today. Just don't really feel like streaming. It's the weekend. We'll do the long streams. Tomorrow is Macho Monday. Making McCheese has had a great launch to Dragon Guard last night. Yeah, I've been hearing some stuff about that. I haven't really checked it out. Don't really have extra money to spend right now because I'm still getting to work, but they're threatening lockdown at work, and if they do that, I won't get to work, so I can't be spending money on any books right now. So I'm trying just to not even look. But that being said, I do have a couple of friends of the dUgCaSt that I want to kind of promote their books because they've been on here. And that is Larry Holder's of Time and Space, which is very sci-fi influenced. Larry was on the other day talking about it. We're going to have Larry on more often to promote his book and just to talk about stuff, because he's currently out of work. And I really like his concepts, and I like his crazy, super artistic art that's in his book. It's not just like generical comic book art. So, if you get a chance, go check this out. It's a really cool project, and just want to thank my mods for dropping links there in the chat. They're on the ball. They're on the ball. But if you have any projects you want to promote, feel free to drop them in the chat. Always, you know. And then, of course, the next one we're going to look at is Nasser's book. Secret Comics presents. Nasser's a good dude, and he delivers on his projects. This one has some really cool art. It's got Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force in it. See? He's like, yo, Fry Man! And it's really just this kid, but he thinks it's Fry Man. You know, Frylock. Yeah. So go check this out. Nasser's a good dude. Want to see him succeed. And, you know, he's, like I said, he's a good dude. We got Eric Hawkins in the chat. What's up, Eric Hawkins? And then, of course, there's Legends of the Lone Wolf, which is my project that we had a bunch of different artists and stuff on, and we talked about it yesterday. If you want to see, you know, the PDF, we went over it yesterday and was looking at it. It's about to go to print. We're really, really close. We just got a few little changes to make. Wait on everybody to look over their parts and make sure that they're good to go. So I've heard back from a couple of the creators. They're digging it. They think it's awesome. So this is about to go to print. So as soon as this goes to print, we'll be closing it. There won't be any more in demand. It's taken us a little bit longer than what we wanted to do. It's supposed to come out before Christmas, and we kind of dropped the ball on that. We had to wait on a couple of artists to turn in their artwork. But as you can see, I've made 18 updates. I want to keep everybody informed. But that's it as far as promoting anything. We'll do a big stream here in the next few days when we go to close that one down. So we've got some other little projects in the works, secret projects at this point, but I'm really looking forward to them. I've got a script to write, just gonna be a little short 5-page script, and then me and that same artist are going to work on a full-length book. We're gonna be bringing back a pre-existing character. He's public domain now. Not really kind of bringing him back, but just kind of maybe continuing the story. It's not going to really be the same character, but whatever. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. Then I'm going to write like a little short story for something too. I'm not really going to go too much into that yet. But it's Sunday. I hope you all did something productive, like maybe went to church or probably. I know a lot of people didn't go to church because they're telling people not to have church. My dad's church, they had church anyways. I thought about going, but after Axel being so stressed out, I didn't really want to just leave him again during the middle of the day. I'm afraid he would freak out. But I hope y'all having a good day. Trump check, that stimulus. It'd be nice if it'd come. Eric Hawkins says, sounds like you got a lot in the works. Yeah, I've got some stuff to work on, and then Lone Wolf issue 2 is currently being worked on, And then we're going to do some more Gravestone Press stuff. We've got a couple more books that we're going to try to promote and get funded. But, it really depends on the way things go. I don't really want to jump into another campaign right yet. I kind of want to see where this Corona mess goes. Eric says, my wife's church is streaming the service. I know a lot of churches are doing that. My dad's church is like, it's just up the road here, and I live out in the middle of nowhere, so this church is in the middle of nowhere. This church has been around for over 100 years. And I believe it was founded in 1912, so it's been around for over 100 years. And so it's just a little country church. On a good day, there might be 40 to 50 people there. And with stuff going on now, it's a lot of older people. Then they don't really need to be out anyway. So Dad says they might have 10 people at the most with stuff going on right now. So they're still having church. And here, really, it's not that bad. Now, I coughed. It's not Corona, I promise. But like here, there's no cases in the county I live in. Of course, there are a bunch of weirdos from up north trying to come down here to escape the Corona, and they're probably just going to bring it here because that's what they want to do. Yeah, a lot of people saying their churches are streaming, which is cool. It's cool that they do this. But like Dad said, it's all older people. And they told him, they was like, we don't even, we can't even stream. They don't even have Facebook or a computer or anything. These are old school people. So, I kind of understand it. Stupid Newfie says, our Reverend live stream this morning. I was waiting for her to remind people to like, share, and subscribe after she finished with the benediction. That's funny, yeah. If you like today's message, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. That's funny. That's really funny. I told Dad, I was like, you could live stream it or you could record it. But if those people can't watch it anyways, it's and they don't need to be out there, older people anyways. Mecca Cheese says, I heard there was a church that got their Zoom link hijacked by adult content. It doesn't surprise me. Needle Mover says, Church of the Boomers. Pretty much, and they can make fun of people and call them boomers or whatever, but those are some of the best people in the world. And people's been good people in this community for longer than I've been alive. Good godly people. And if people want to make fun of them, then they're completely useless anyways. I'll take one of those boomers over about 10 or 20 of these millennials. Anyways, we got Zippy the Unicorn in the chat. And if you guys haven't seen or you're not on Twitter, Tuesday we're gonna have Zippy on the dUgCaSt. So it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a big thing. I'm going to make it. I might even do a little Zippy theme song. Be like, Zippy, do 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 do, unicorn from space, yeah. So yeah, Zippy's going to be here, and Zippy is awesome. If you guys haven't seen Zippy, if you've not been watching Doug's channel, Zippy is like the best thing ever. Before long, it's just going to be Zippy's channel, and there's not going to be any Doug anymore. Doug will just start streaming. People just go, where's Zippy? Which kind of happens, I guess, anyways. Dave says, boomers made it to the moon. That's right. Say what you want, but boomers made it to the moon. Ezra said, finally got the YouTube app to play your stream. Yeah, I always check it before I go. Like when it's live, but I still haven't come on. I always check it, and I had to refresh it like 5 or 6 times to get it to do anything. Make 'em a Cheese says, follow Zippy on Twitter. That's right. Zippy is awesome. Making with Cheese also dropped Zippy's Twitter link. So go and check that out. Zippy the Unicorn says the dUgCaSt will drop in ratings rapidly. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. You'll come on, and then, like, if you're not on, like, again, soon people will just be in my chat going, "Where's Zippy? Where's the unicorn?" Yeah, puppet show on the. I don't have any puppets. I'm not cool, you know. Everybody keeps saying, Are you on the Doug's puppet show?" And I'm like, no, I don't have a puppet. I have a sock. I can put a sock on, but I'm not doing that. And I feel like if I buy a puppet to do the puppet thing, and then I don't ever do the puppet thing, it'll be a waste of money. I really don't like to waste money. Unless it's on, like, cheeseburgers, because I'm fat. Yeah, Eric Hawkins says, boomers went to the moon. Millennials say the earth is flat and the moon is fake. Yeah. I just want to give mad props to Mecca McCheese for, like, being the best mod in here today. Well, Zippy, we know you're a unicorn from space. We know that that's just what you are. Some of those creatures are puppets. Didn't know if you knew that or not. I'm sorry if I broke the illusion. We know that you're a unicorn, but some of those creatures are puppets. Yeah, everybody, give Make It With Cheese an F in the chat for fantastic. He's absolutely killing it. Dropping links to projects that we've talked about, and even some we haven't talked about. That's the best way to promote books, is if you're a mod, drop links. And if one of these days, like today, I'm just gonna keep this short, but one of these days, we'll look at some of these. We'll just do like a whole day where we look at indie books, and we'll go through and look at different ones. Gotham Knight says, I used to have a puppet. I need to get me one. No, I think favorited YouTube show. That's how I might do it. But I tend to have anxieties when dealing with the audience. Like, this is my thing. And I've played in like 6,000 bands, and I've played in front of tons of people. As long as I don't have to interact with them directly, I can get on stage, play guitar, do whatever. It doesn't bother me. There's a disconnect, you know. They're there, but there's a disconnect. And I would rather do that or something like this than if you put me in a room with like 3 or 4 other people that I didn't really know. I would be terrified and anxiety ridden. It would absolutely kill it. It would absolutely kill me. Absolutely. Oh, now we got Igthu stepping up and dropping links in there. There you go. Mega McCheese said he's had too much coffee this morning. Is there such a thing as too much coffee? Mega McCheese says, after you touch your keyboards for that glorious F, wash your hands. That's right, people. You need to stay clean. We don't want to be spreading no germs. And even after this corona mess is done, please wash your hands. You know, a lot of this sickness that goes around could be helped by this stuff. Now, Eric Hawkins is dropping husky hand puppets, and I've got to look now. Got to look. Oh, man. Look at this. It's a little husky. Oh. Oh, man. But how big is it, though? I'm afraid my big giant hand wouldn't fit in it. We got Edwin Boy Ed in the chat. He says, aloha. Aloha, Edwin. I hope that you're having a beautiful Sunday morning. It's pretty nice here, even though we had some awful, awful storms last night. And Edwin, you just popped in, so I don't know if you know this, but on Tuesday, Zippy the Unicorn is going to be on my show. And Zippy the Unicorn is the best space unicorn on Twitter and YouTube. So that's going to be an awesome show. 12 Central Time, whatever time that is, wherever you people are, mark it on your calendars. You need to mark it down. Zippy says, I remember the Too Much Coffee Man comic book. His eyes were everything, like all big and bloodshot looking. Needle Mover says Saving the World is on Kickstarter. That's right. I really enjoyed Saving the World, and there goes Making Me Cheese dropping it in the chat. I read that and really enjoyed it. And some news on that. Tonic Mole, who is usually in here, I don't know if he is today, he's probably busy. Tonic Mole is adding on to the ash can that came with Saving the World. So I believe you're going to get Saving the World and an extra 20-page book. I believe you're just going to go ahead and make it full size. So that right there is awesome. You're definitely getting your money's worth. These small guys are just doing some awesome stuff. Like with Napalm, you got the 24-page book and the 15-page ash can. Then you've got Saving the World. I think it was a 32-page book, and you're getting a 20-page ash can, which I think he might just make that a full-size book. So Zippy says, out of all the space unicorns, I'm in the top 12. Well, you're the only one that I know, so I'm going to put you as number 1. Let's see. What's going on here in the chat? Eric Hawkins says, I'll be at work on Tuesday. Oh, wait, I'll be working from home. LOL. Ha ha! Ha, you got us there. Edwin says, sipping my 4th cup of coffee. Disappointed to learn that McCheese lacks the testicular fortitude to toss back a gallon of coffee. That's funny. I tell you guys, I don't know how you do it. I can drink sodas, whatever, with coffee. Like with caffeine, energy drinks, whatever. They don't bother me. I could drink like 3 Monster drinks and lay down and take a nap. I drink a cup of coffee, which my coffee cup's bigger than a normal one. It's probably like 2 cups of coffee. I drink that, and I am jittery, and I am wired all day. Just, ready to go. I had a cup of coffee earlier, and usually I would be kind of sleepy this morning, but I drank that coffee, and I was like, I'm good to go for a little bit. Like, this is supposed to be a short stream, but now I'm getting a little bit wound up. So it's a little bit longer than I meant for it to be. Let's see what's going on here. Making me cheese, talking about ripping a whole time in space. Edwin says, I spend a year tasked to S1, so I'd probably be drowned. I'd probably drown in coffee before OD on caffeine. I need to put my glasses on. The computer screen's way over here, and I ain't got my glasses on, so. Mecca says, I used to drink 4 Monsters. Yeah, man, I used to live off those. I'm already fat, and so all those Monsters and all that coffee probably make my heart explode. Oh man, it's the Brondo. It's got what plants crave. Electrolytes. Oh man, Mecca's still throwing down the links there. Good job, guys. Good job, fellers. Good job. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. So I got 3 more days of work. I'm going to work tonight, tomorrow night, and after that, and then I'll be off for a couple days. And by then, the ash cans should be here. I'm thinking they might have got pushed back till Friday. And so hopefully they get here before Friday. But I'm going to be packing comic books, probably do some live streams while I'm packing up books and shipping out books to go. Zippy says, let's both drink a coffee an hour before the show on Tuesday. There we go. It'll be absolutely wild. Let me try to get all the stimulants I can get a hold of and just be like, woo. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll drink a coffee and then take a Benadryl, and then something crazy is bound to happen. Igthu says, I can't wait to receive Napalm Brothers in the ash can. Yeah. And then Needle Mover says, speaking of ash cans, the Legends of the Lone Wolf comes with the Banjo Doug ash can by 6 Scale Combat from Napalm Brothers, and I'm in it. So if you still pick that up, you'll still get a copy of that ash can, because we're pretty much giving that to everybody who backs. And it's also it's got Edwin in it. It's like neither one of them like come out and say that it's exactly us, but it's us. It's me, and Edwin's in it, and it's pretty funny. So you guys need to definitely check that out. It's worth getting. It's worth that ash can. I think it's worth getting the whole book for. Stupid Nuvi says that's how you get Forrest Whitaker eyes, though. Yeah, one will be like wired, and the other will be like shut. Actually, I can't even do it. Make it my cheese. Still dropping the links in there. Yeah, Banjo Man Bad. Oh, Skinny had the link where Edwin was reading those. I know we watched it on here one day, and it cracked me up. Trying to get Six to let us do a motion comic. I don't think he's down, but I'm gonna convince him to make it happen. Because if we had people reading lines in there, it would be hilarious. It would be well worth people checking out online. We just need to find a super manly voice for Lone Wolf. Making McCheese says, I got a Conan McCheese myself last night with golden arches for an axe and grimace for a pauldron. Turned out great. That's awesome. Oh, they're talking about the sketches that Kevin's doing. I haven't got a chance to really look at it. Like I said, I've tried not to look at campaigns because I don't need to spend any money. It's a bad time for me to be spending money. That's, gotta wait and see how this job thing turns out. Edwin says he's up for it, so Gilbert Gottfried is Lone Wolf. Oh man, that'd be terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, got a bunch of nuts in here. You got a Jessica Rabbit from that, Kevin? Now, see you guys talking about stuff like that. It makes me want to go and look at his campaign. But then, like I said, I don't want to spend money. Dave says I can do sound effects. What kind of sound effects, Dave? Do you play the butt trumpet? Yeah, there you go. Stupid Newfie says Bobcat Goldthwait. Yeah, even though he doesn't do that voice that made him famous anymore. I think it destroyed his vocal cords. Every time I think about that guy, it's not Police Academy that pops into my brain. It's some movie with him and a horse. That's all I can remember. Oh, Corona. I know exactly what you're thinking there, Gotham Knight. I feel the same way. But in all honesty, if I do get the stimulus and I'm still working, they don't put us on lockdown, I'm probably going to buy another gun because I like guns. Yeah. I really, really, really want a gun that is completely and utterly useless, like a Desert Eagle. Because I like those. I've got a whole stack of comic books I want to shoot now. And it'd be awesome to shoot them with a Desert Eagle. I don't know what I did with my knife. I got one of my other knives laying here. I'm going to start carrying one of these knives everywhere I go. Tennessee, you can carry any length blade. So I could carry I could carry a sword if I wanted to. I don't really want to carry a sword. but this would be cool. Eric Hawkins says find the actor that did John Redcorn. I mean, to me that would be perfect. Or, but I don't know. Needle Mover Society says Gary Busey as Wolf. That would be hilarious. Gary Busey as now. If we could get Gary Busey to do anything, I would like to see Gary Busey do Joey's story from Legends of Lone Wolf. If he would read his parts, that would be absolutely fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Hot to Trot is the name of the movie, says Gotham Knight. He just looked it up. I remember that movie. I can't remember anything about it, but I remember being a little kid and the weird guy talking, and it had a horse in it. Eric Hawkins says guns are good. Zippy says stimulus money that people get should be used to build an AR-15. Yeah, I've got an AR-15, but I've got a couple of lowers I need to build into full rifles. Eric says I'm thinking a new PC with a stimulus. Now see, I needed a PC really bad, so I bought one on Black Friday. I really wanted to build one, but I had projects that needed to be done immediately. So I actually need to upgrade a couple parts on this one, because after a while I get these errors. Like the computer runs fast, I can run anything, but then all of a sudden it'll stop and just start stuttering and doing crazy stuff, and it's driving me crazy. Ezra says I plan to buy a classic K-bar knife. Now I'll tell you exactly what I want to buy. I want to finish building out my ARs, but I want another AK. I had an AK, and I've had like 5 AKs. I always end up selling them because I get them for a really good price, and somebody will make me a stupid good offer on it, and I sell it, and I don't even know what to do with the money. But I want another AK. I've got tons and tons of 7.62. I've still got like 5 or 6 AK mags and no AK, so I need to get an AK. And honestly, if it come down to it, I'd much rather have an AK. And it's not the reliability. Some people talk about how an AK is a lot more reliable than an AR-15. AR-15s are good and reliable if you keep them clean and all this stuff. Like if you watch the video where I was shooting Cyber Turd with mine, that AR needed to be cleaned. I'd only shot it a handful of times. I bought it and just kind of put it up, and the bolt and all that stuff still had grease on it. I cleaned it and then put it back up, and it needs to be cleaned again. Once I get that bolt good and clean, it'll run flawlessly. Plus that and some cheap mags, some hex mags. They're really cheap. If you use like good mags like Magpul or just some old surplus mags, it'll run fine. Needle Mover says I'm gonna buy dignity, and by dignity I mean booze. Yeah. Now if I'm responsible, what I would do is pay off my bills, but I'm not that responsible. I say that, but then I probably actually will pay off my bills. What you ought to do is take some of that money and buy yourself a guitar. Buy this guitar right here. It's awesome, but I don't need it. I don't need it at all. I haven't played in a couple days. My hand's all stiff. Oh. We got Vicky in the chat. What's up, Vicky? Skinny says bills are for nerds. That's right. You are exactly right. Now, if I do get the stimulus and if I end up building an AR-15, I'd almost just do it live. But I'm afraid YouTube would take it down. They don't want you to know how to do stuff like that. And the thing is, I'd probably have to watch a video to do it anyways, because it's been a while since I've done it. My brother's AR, we bought it using Palmetto State Armory stuff. Like, we got it all on sale. He's got like maybe $450 in his. Vicky's about to cook a turkey. So we should all go to Vicky's and have turkey. Have us a Thanksgiving. Of course, we're all supposed to be like, social distancing and stuff. So we probably shouldn't. Well, guys, that's about 38 minutes. That's a good short show. I've actually streamed longer than I meant to. I'm going to clean the house and all this stuff. And I got dishes to wash. I keep putting them off. I filled up the sink twice and not washed dishes, so I need to get in there and wash dishes. And everybody keeps talking about that stupid Tiger King show so much that I watched a couple episodes of it. Why? I'm waiting for the Comic King episode where they talk about all the weirdos on the crowd that's crowdfunded comics and their cult. I see a lot of similar behavior there. But anyways, we're going to get out of here. Don't forget, tomorrow is Macho Monday. Tuesday, we got Zippy the Unicorn. And we're going to ask him the hard questions about unicorn stuff and outer space. And I've streamed way longer than I wanted to. I just wanted to stream for about 10 minutes. Look what you guys have done. I hope y'all have a great day. Go enjoy your family. Go out in the sun. Do something creative. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.